Hey guys, what's up? This is Gankmeister. I'm doing another A4 draft. And in this pack, basically, there's some pretty solid cards, but the only card that would really excite me would be the Cutthroat. This is a really good leveler. By itself, it has to be answered by a spell because no creature can really deal with it because of the first strike death touch combination. And it's already a 3/2 for 3, so it's a really nice card. After that, I could consider Narlid or, I don't know, Warmonger's Chariot, but there's not really any reason to pick either of those when I could pick this card. Look at this pack. Gosh. There is no unplayable card in here. The land, I guess that's playable, but I'm going to take Corpse Hatch here because there's no point in really going into a different color if there's a card the quality of Corpse Hatch. And Induced Despair, it's not very nice to pass that, but I'd rather take Corpse Hatch and have people maybe think about splashing black as opposed to taking all the black cards they see. So that's interesting. I could take another black card. Pawn of Ulamog is good, and I like Enforcer, but Palaka Worm is really amazing. And if I'm seeing it third with commons taken out of the pack, I'm thinking green will possibly be open. So after passing Bear Umbra, that's not nice, but I think it's better to see what they're going to be passing to me than opposed to what I will pass to people. So, not really anything I want out of here. I'll take the Skeletal Worm, though. So, basically, the card quality has dropped quite a lot. Like, a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and take the only card I would really probably main deck, and just like any deck playing it, is Line Slinger. I don't think I'd play Pathrazer. It's a little too expensive. Okay, card quality is back up, and although I don't want to pass the black, I think this green card is better than the black options. Predator is just better than Drone, I think, in most cases, and Arrogant Bloodlord is only good when you can support it with a lot of removal, because it doesn't take much to stop him. So, not really anything I want here. I'll take Ancient Stirring. Here's some solid cards, but I'll take the Bloodlord. This is tricky. Chariot is good. And Virulent Swipe is a fine trick. And I could also play the Spider. I don't know if I want the Daggerback or the Chariot. I think I'm going to go with the Daggerback here. I could take Stomper Cub, and I could take Prophetic Prism, but I think I will take the Dreamstone Hedron, because I might have like a higher end, and it also draws cards later. I'm going to take the rare, this Cycles, and Golem. So there's a couple of cards that I wouldn't be unhappy taking here, but I think Vendetta is obviously the pick. It just stands on its own as a card that you would most likely want to play. After that would be probably Nest Invader, Snake Umbra, Pen and Blade, Virulent Swipe. Also here, there's a bunch of cards that I would play, but Induced Despair beats them. If I was in blue-white, I could have had some sick Umbras, but I guess that's not the case here. I'm going to take Mortician Beetle. I think Life Strider would be fine if I didn't already have a Palaka Worm, but Mortician Beetle, considering I will very likely have a bunch of Spawn, and if they have Spawn, it's a very, very useful one-drop. Wow, Narcolepsy and Vendetta is in here. So, I'm taking Vendetta. Last Kiss is what I would take if I wasn't taking Vendetta. So it's Gloom Hunter here pretty easily. Dawnglare Invoker is still in the pack. Arrogant Bloodlord is not really that much greater in multiples. If he's ever bad against a deck, he will be bad. Like, both 2-4 will be bad against. But Overgrown Battlement is definitely something I want to be playing on turn 2. So I have some good removal. 4 high, first pickable quality spells. I have some finishers. I could use maybe 1 or 2 more, or maybe even 3 high-end finishers. There are a lot of good cards in here. A lot of good blue, and Time of Heroes. But I think the Wildheart Invoker is the card, obviously, that I would want to take. I think I can end up with a Bloodright Invoker. I could try to go with one of the black enchantments, but Spider Umbra will help shore up my flying defense if I end up needing some. I'll take Virulent Swipe here. I could take Inquisition of Kozilek, but it's not always that great. I would actually rather just pay 3 for Perish the Thought. There's also Zoffshade. I'm not really a fan of him. I am fine, though, with taking another Daggerback. And Snake Umbra is awesome to see here. It's not the best in my deck, but it's fine enough. I don't think I'll play Zoffshade. I think I will probably not end up wanting it, so I'm actually going to just hate Reality Spasm. Also, I think I'd have to be pretty desperate to play Skittering Invasion and Haze Frog. Death Cultist is possibly playable if I have a Mortician Beetle. I don't think I'll need that kind of filler, and Haze Frog can be bad good against me. My inclination is to take Scorpion, because that is a great card, but I think I'm actually going to take the Pawn, because I have plenty of removal, and Pawn plus Mortician Beetle is ridiculous. Some good cards, not in my colors. I could take Null Champion, but I would actually rather have a Wildheart Invoker. Yeah, I think I would be fine with that, because it gives me more of a meaty middle of the... Ooh, look at that. I'm going to take Ulamog. I'm not as likely to play it, but I think not as likely to be able to play it as previously, but I am fine with attempting to play him in my deck. There's Brood Warden. Jeez, I really want Growth Spasm. Right now I have Corpse Hatch and Kozilek's Predator and Pawn as token producers, so there's not a ton of token producers. This could be wrong, but I'm going to go with Brood Warden here. Spawnsire is a possibility, but... oh, great. I could take Crusher, but Overgrown Battlement is definitely the pick. If I'm lucky enough to get an Ondu Giant or a Growth Spasm or something like that, I will take... Well, goodness. Domestication is still in this pack. 6th pick. Gosh. I'm not playing Essence Feed. I mean, I don't really need something like that. I'm actually just going to hate Domestication, because I'm hateful. Might of the Masses over Leaf Arrow. Yeah, I'm not playing any of these. I am so lucky. I guess people don't value the Scorpion here. Bloodright Invoker would also be good, but I think my late game is fine. I'm not playing Might of Masses. I already have 1. I'm not playing 2. I'm just going to hate Soulbound Guardian here. I could hate Smite. Actually, I'm just going to hate Smite. I could play Ruined Servitor. I probably won't. And this could be in my deck. So I might end up regretting Brood Warden over Growth Spasm. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and build my deck, and please join me for round 1.